Start my shit. I'm ready to go.
Society, the world today. And the reason why is right.
Whoa,
When you
whoa,
that shit, bro,
whoa,
I think people really
yeah,
because he said there's
whoa,
people that are
oh
millionaires
yeah.
and they're
What happened
getting
to my
Medicare.
headphone? No, shit's dying on
Switch to back.
me.
Show your live video button.
And
I
you
can't believe this nigga doing this.
it's people like it's
Look at this. What happened to speech? Speech, nigga, speech. This is the bullshit I'm talking about. And then
people don't understand the contract that pockets
it's always something with this motherfucker.
What happened?
I swear to God.
What's going on?
No, fucking no right now.
Your thing is exit out the thing.
I have no idea what the fuck it's doing right now.
It's doing. Hey, you're on a keyboard thing. You're on a keyboard thing. I got you.
I swear to God right now, this is crazy.
Oh shit.
That was the phone.
Yep. What the fuck? There we go. Is it better?
Bro, I don't hear nothing.
Nothing.
I don't hear that bitch saying nothing. And she wasn't even in the headphones. That's how fucked up shit. That's how fucked up shit is right now. The sound I got was not coming from the headphones at all. It came from the motherfucker. It was coming from the actual fucking phone. Or it's coming from the tablet.
Okay. Whereas the thing is connected. Is your Bluetooth connected?
Quick settings.
Oh my god.
Notification.
I have no idea what the hell that shit is.
Will Mastrap joined. In list. Double tap to
You
activate.
gotta give me a minute. I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with my shit right now.
No, you should be good now. It's just the talkback is on.
It's the weirdest thing, bro. Like some of the weirdest shit. Like the tablet just stopped. It kicked me out, kicked my Bluetooth off.
That shit.
Like kicked my Bluetooth off. And then decided to give me my shit back at the last damn minute. Like, yeah, we'll give it to you when we feel like it. We're not ready yet. Damn, what you talking about?
What if you close and open it back?
I'm already in there. I'm already in now. I done made this motherfucker happen.
Yo, I got some nasty. I went to the mission to eat some food. I didn't have no lunch for work.
You can tell what it do, people.
Man, the sandwich is okay. The motherfucking chips though.
We got a few more minutes of just getting everybody in here. Please share the live for me one time so we get this thing going the right way. Can't even believe it. Starting off crazy already. I mean, good grief. Shit crazy. So we see, we just waiting on man of the hour to step in the room.
The sandwich is good.
Hope y'all are ready for this. It's about to be really, really dope. I'm excited right now. Let's see.
I don't know, man. I want to go on vacation. I do. I was supposed to go to Vegas last year, not last year, but
Oh yeah, you usually go every year, right?
I usually go somewhere every year. My bum ass decided to stay home and smoke weed.
Turn on. Ringer silent.
Yeah, it's real bummy, I know.
Trying to figure what I'm gonna do. Shit.
So yes, y'all. We are gathered here at this wonderful Talk About It Tuesday to commence with another live interview. And man, this one right here is gonna be dope. I hope y'all ready for it. It's gonna get crazy. I got a good one for you. I got a good, dope dope artist, somebody I feel like is really just somebody that should be on top of the mound, bro. Like I swear to goodness, man. Like with a style like this, man, I'm telling you, ain't met a man like this one in a while, bro. When it comes to music, and this brother right here defines the artistry for a lot of, you know what I mean, the music artists out here, bro. It's just, it's in flux, man. In flux. So you already know. You already know. I can't even express it. I'm gonna let him go ahead and come through and give y'all the real scoop on what it is, man. Because nobody could tell it like this brother can tell it. You know what I'm saying? So I give you the floor as soon as I get you, brother. I got you.
Yeah. Stupid.
There he is. There he is.
It was what, master rap. Come on. I mean, actually.
Right.
They say, yo,
There we
stay
go.
10 feet away.
Let's see what we doing. Let's see what we doing. What it do? What it do, brother?
Everything.
Oh man, yo, this shit right here feels like a long time coming, man. Like it has been so long, bro. I see the fact that like this whole thing between like me knowing you and just being in the same atmosphere as you as an artist is ridiculously long. It feels like we've known each other our whole life in a way, bro. Because through this music, I've heard so much, bro, from you and your impact on how your music reflects on other people, bro. Like, cause like we're talking to something great right now, bro. Like this man is like a hard catch to catch, man. For what? He's one of the hardest people to keep up with, cause bro always doing something. You know, I mean, if it's not him dropping things on the Rap Chat app, giving people the flavor of the week, you know what I mean? It's always something else, like with him coming through and co-hosting with, you know, Intel Agent on the Vibe Check for Intel, for Vibe Stream Network. Why are y'all talking so loud? Damn, I'm having an interview. Sorry, but I know. Appreciate it, bro. So I mean, just giving it up to you for the way I like. I want to get this. I want to get this right. So starting with the first question of this interview, man. Like DZ Marquise is the name. You know what I'm saying? Where did that come from, bro? And what made you use that name as an artist name?
So these I just like to know. What was my favorite? What I made.
Right.
I always told him I made less than what I made. And he still somehow managed to fuck myself. Now,
okay.
My job is I have to start, I have to finish time. They have a Monday to Friday.
That's what's up, bro. Like, and I mean, like for that, that's kind of, and I mean, it fits the name. The name fits you. And I can't even express how crazy it is how that name fits you so well, because if any of you who are listening in on this live stream have heard his music, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even need to hear that much. Just a half a bar, a half of 16 will give you the gist of what he's going in on. You know what I'm saying? So that's something I love about, you know what I mean, your work, bro. So when it comes to like how you produce your music, what's one of the go-to methods you have? Because I know everybody has a process of how they get their music down and how they put it together.
They supposed to tell you to come in and show you or tell them, look, I want to do this.
That's a fact.
But they say, oh, you can come every week, right? But on the HUD, you gotta submit that so y'all can get your grant from us. So their part of it might be paid. So
right.
You're telling me, and that's not all my shit.
That's a vibe, and
you have 4 different things every month of different rank calculators. So one day,
Yeah, and you definitely have not failed at that one
then it was
for sure, bro. Because I swear, all day today, I've been humming, I've been straight humming, rapping like I'm starving, nigga. Like just in my head, nigga, I'm rapping like I'm starving, nigga. Picking up that gumbo. That shit just had me going all day at work, bro. I swear to God, kept me energized and everything, bro. So for you, every artist that I've spoken to, you know what I'm saying? Like every artist that I've met with, you know, connected with on the vibe, you know what I mean, for the music's sake, has always come up with, you know what I mean, telling me about like some of the first earliest music that they wrote, right? Do you remember like the first song you ever wrote?
So, and now it's like 800. I mean, five.
Can you hear me?
So what do? I take that 3. The next 5 come on. Go to the next
Hold up. I think I know what's happening. Give me a second.
March. The meeting, the week before the meeting, March.
I realized
Which is
my shit is muted.
this month, right?
There we go. Can you hear me better now?
They said I owed $1,700. What? And I
Okay, that's what that is.
Look, I said, oh, what? I said,
Yeah. But I can't help that part. That's that weak ass internet I'm on. Go give it up to that Spectrum internet for your ass. But yeah. So you know how it go, bro. You know how it go. But yeah, like your first song is where I'm looking at. Sir. Yes. yes. Your first song. What do you recall like the first song you ever wrote, or like the first time you ever like put a song together? Trust. Okay. Smart.
Now, mind you, I know what you did.
That's a smart move.
I paid it like this.
The first, yeah, it was freestyles. I can feel you on that because, I mean, my start was kind of similar. I started off. It wasn't doing posting on Reverb, however, because I didn't have the equipment. Broke ass me wasn't getting it like that until later on in life. But you know, it just is what it is. But you know, I had a Reverb Nation account. By 2010, I had been posting shit because I had a nice little track list that I had done for MySpace and shit back then and shit. So I was just dropping shit from there and transferring all them tracks over there to Reverb Nation. So I had a few tracks from like back in 2010, and I kind of stopped for a minute because then Reverb Nation was on some shit like, you gotta pay for this. You want more promotion, you gotta pay for it. I'm like, always trying to get $1 out your head. Like, Jesus. I said, nah, I couldn't do it. But I respect the premise of the app, you know, the app and what it does. The website was definitely an outreach for me because I still use it today. I still got tracks on there. I still upload tracks on there. All that stuff, man. Like, so okay, as we going into this, man, and I'm thinking about how like we first interacted. The first time I remember catching a vibe from DZ Marquise was on the Beat of the Week platform. So like that, explain just to the viewers, because you know you ain't got to explain shit to me when it comes to Beat of the Week. Facts. All legends in the game, for sure. Absolutely.
7:14 p.m.
they can assume what they want. I wasn't there.
Right. And I mean, it really did show the level of artistry that we came from as far as like our work ethic now. You know what I mean? Because that totally reflects on what you do as far as the artistry now, man. Like ever since that platform, you know what I mean, went on pause, bro, it seemed like that was just your way of saying gas is already fueled up, the plane ready to go. Let's go, baby. We out this motherfucker, you know? Because it didn't stop from there for you. So like I was like watching, I mean, and personally me saying I watch with my ears, but me listening to everything that you've been producing since, you know what I mean, hearing about your, you know, with Beat of the Week leaving us and everything, because yes, you're right, it was one of the dopest platforms. It gave me the opportunity to meet artists like you and King Creole, DIP, Candy Lady, and the rest of the team that came from Beat of the Week, man. Can never forget about KO the Prince, your boy Loco, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? The whole little team of cats over there, man. Zach Payne, and you know what I mean? It was a list of artists that was really putting in shit, man, and they definitely came with it, bro. So respectfully, I seen that, you know what I mean? And the question now I wanted to bring to the people, like just to let them know, you know what I'm saying? You have music out. So cause I noticed like you have like a lot of your tracks from like a couple years on your YouTube channel. So like you have anything like as of like recent, like maybe in the last year, you know what I mean? I noticed you've been putting a lot of your rap chats up because you actually have a good standing on Rap Chat. Like I didn't want to forget about the fact that you hosted a challenge on Rap Chat, which is something that rare artists that get that privilege get the chance to do. And man, I heard your open verse on that, man. It was, I even wanted to jump on that shit. I was just like, I kind of thought about it, but then I was like, Band Lab started acting stupid. I was like, I don't know what to do here. So fuck it. I was gonna leave it alone because I mean, I felt myself getting upset about the whole shit. So, but nah, man, it was a series of just introducing my world to like something new. The palette that you bring as an artist, you know what I'm saying, is something I cannot even describe, because every time I hear it, it's like, damn, I think I got them pinned on this one. Nah, we come with some more shit, and I'm just like, add that to the way your tonage is over a track is just so fucking finesse worthy. It's like watching a player with bars. It's like watching a real pimp at work with bars. You know what I'm saying? I can't deny that flavor. You know what I'm saying? So nah, bro, it's just honesty. It's honesty is speaking from a person who has watched your work, bro, from just listening in, bro. Because as an artist, I don't know, like I'm pretty sure you do this too. You listen, you're hearing every word that comes out of a song, you know, that comes out of each song that's being produced. If you're listening to it, and you're looking to see that unique, that wow factor, just like me too. Because I don't, you know what I mean? I'm one of those people. It takes a lot for me to get, you know what I mean? Oh wow, that's crazy. But as far as like with the artists that I'm around, like you, King Creole, Dip, Candy, I mean any of these artists that we've named on this platform, just in that small little circle, I don't feel disappointed. I feel like, okay, I'm never gonna hear a song that I'm not gonna like from these guys, because I've listened to your work, and I just can tell off the jump, man. Each song has something there that you really, even if you didn't like it the first time you heard it, you gotta sit down to it. You gotta listen to it, really get a flavor for what's being said, and add that into the whole texture of it. You know what I mean? And one of the things I wanted to say before I get too far in a rant with this conversation is like, cause I can do that too. But one of the big questions I wanted to ask was like, do you as an artist have an overall like message that you wanted to show out to your followers, like something that you wanted your followers to hear and catch when they listen to your music?
What's motivating you this week? Motivation Monday alert. PZ TV. The PZ Show Live. 1 view. Streamed 21 years ago.
Right.
1 hour, 19 minutes, 42 seconds.
It took some normal person like 2 seconds to say all that. It took like a whole 30 seconds.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, that's my son, Jeezy.
Right.
Marvin, here's a reminder. Smoke some vape.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Your kindness really gets me a charge.
Agree.
Hope you enjoyed your Tuesday. Vape. What's
Right.
motivating you this week? Motivation Monday alert. PZ TV. The PZ Show Live. 1 view.
Right. And you went so hard on trying to prove on proving that point that you actually wrote a song called "People Think I'm K Dot," which I respect that shit, because when you said that shit, I was like, how they always try to put you in that kind of box, bro? Like, I fucks with K Dot too, but bruh, I'm just saying, DZ sounds like DZ. And K Dot, you know what I'm saying? Like, straight up and down. This is coming from the PZ show. The Blind MC telling you this straight up and down. When people say DZ sound like Kendrick Lamar, you're wrong. He really doesn't. Because when you hear a DZ song and you hear a Kendrick Lamar song, you're not hearing the same person.
Yeah, you're not.
You're really not. Those
think,
are two different people, bro.
I think I mentioned that the other time only because that one song was similar vocals, similar sounding. That was the only reason why I said that. I'm not sure if you can hear me or not.
Yeah, here. But yeah, and that's the thing. That's what you do. That's how you do that. That's how you do that. Proposing a collaboration. DZ and Kendrick Lamar. Now that's a fucking feature you want to hear. There's a feature you want to hear, and we just put it in the air. So how about it?
I got a question.
Smoke that up for your folks.
I got a question.
You already know, man. But that's what I'm talking about, bro. Like, I see that in your music. I see this kind of a vision. Just like the same thing I was saying. It's the same thing I'm saying to you is the same thing I was saying to King Creole before this grand situation that's before him coming up next month. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been hearing him in that directive since Beat of the Week. So I was like, look, bro, this ain't your scene. I know this ain't your scene because you better than this. You see what I'm saying? The same thing I say to you, I say it to every last one of the artists that I know from Beat of the Week. Because we still talk just like me and you talking right now. We've been talking like this for years. So it's because of this bond that we have all collectively gathered together that I feel like I can't see any other artists. Like, I've listened to mainstream music most of my life until I started really focusing on my own music. Then when I started focusing on my own music, I kind of fell off from modern hip hop music. It's like my music made more difference. It made more sense. A lot of people connected with the vibe and the words, whereas artists in the industry today, to me, don't appeal to that notion. There's very few of them out there right now that are doing conscious music or telling our people real messages that they need to focus and pay attention to. It's like 90% of them niggas that's out here telling y'all to do the shit y'all out here getting caught up in, killing folks and robbing people, selling drugs and all that shit just to try to get a buck in your pocket. None of that shit is worth it when you look at the downhill situation. You know what I mean? And I came to, I think it's maybe it's me getting older. I mean, yeah, I am about a man of 38 and shit, but I'm just saying, a nigga like me ain't getting no younger either, and all these worldly wild shits that everybody's all okay with is not something I'm okay with no more. So, you know, as an artist, I reflectively put that into my music, realizing that, you know what I'm saying? Because what I say, a lot of people hear. Therefore, if you listening to what I'm saying, I don't want to be telling you shit that you gonna want to follow along with, and it be the wrong shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because nothing's worse than being the leader of the wrong crew. The leader at the wrong side of the fence. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I'm grateful that, you know, even in my music I've always been, you know, conscious of, because I can't lie, when I was earlier in life, it was hell, I was in them streets, nigga. It was like, yo, we was talking about all that shit. Yo, I got a few tracks talking about how we used to get it in. Group, do it up, nigga, bang it. All that shit was in the book. It was in there. So just realizing that I had a chance to actually personalize my work as far as the music now, like moving into like my second and third albums and stuff. You know what I mean?
How did he get his style?
That's a good question. See, now you got me thinking. My man Will just proposed a really good question. How did you come up with your style, your rap style? Mm-hmm. That's true. Almost every time. Mm-hmm. Right. That's a fact. Right. Yeah. Right. It was a journey of finding your style, finding what fits you as Deezy.
It's definitely unique.
Yeah, and that's true. That's a fact. Cause what you have commenced to put yourself on the journey of, bro, that fucking sound you have found, bro, that shit is, it's there, bro. I swear to you right now, I can't even lie, bro. I literally have said this more than once on this live stream alone. I literally played in my head, like kept hearing on repeat loop, rapping like I'm starving. It is like a fucking anthem today for me, yo. I have been
the last
bumping.
track.
One of the last tracks we played here on New Wave Music Wednesday.
I'm gonna tell you right now, that song
last
is
week's
dope.
winner, 2 weeks ago, we got them right here on our show right now. And this is like the magnificence of all that shit. Cause like I said that week, if I don't know if you caught like my reaction video that I posted. I posted that on my Facebook page, but that reaction video said it all to me, because nigga, I was just like, oh, that shit had a nigga on the jug, bro. That shit had a nigga on jug, because that's all I kept thinking about. Yo, that's some shit I used to do back in the day at the club and shit. Like, yo, just get the jugging and shit. Because it got that player ass fly. Yo, and that was the thing that I always noticed about you. You have a unique sound. You have a unique ear for the beats too. Your ear for the beats is crazy. I love it, because it seems like I thumbed through a lot of your YouTube channel. That's how I knew, because this is like, yo, every last one of them got that kind of pimpish flavor to it. It's like it's that southern funk. It's like, good God, bro, you gotta hear it. You gotta you gotta get past the feeling you get from the beat first before you can get into the vibe. It's like, See, it is, bro. It is. I love that shit, bro. And yeah, man, that's my dog right here from Columbia, Tennessee, bro. Like, you can't even get better than that. And that's crazy. Like, my girl was talking to her the other day. on the phone and I was talking about you. This is crazy shit. So I was like, yeah, I'm about to have my man Deezy on the show Tuesday. She's like, oh, okay, that's that dude you said lived down here by me, right? I was like, yeah. She's like, yeah, how far away? I'm probably. She said, I said, how far is Columbia? She's like, oh, that's about 20 minutes. Oh yeah. Yeah, she in St. Louisburg. She right over in St. Louisburg. She ain't nowhere from me. That's what I'm about to say. Like shit, I actually was trying to get them to transfer my meds over to CVS over in that area. So I was just trying to see, cause I, you know what I mean, like cat like me when I was out there, you know what I mean. I've only been at the Tennessee probably twice, but I've been over that away. You know what I mean. I stayed over in that area, so like, you know what I mean. For the most part, like I was saying, I'm trying to make that move back down there, you know, as soon as I can. But been having a little bit of money issues. That's why I'm trying to get back to the bread. So things is just taking a little bit of time, but yeah, man, like that's what I'm talking about. And I'm hearing you got a little one over there that just came to the planet today, over there a little while ago.
Yeah.
7:30 p.m.
Wow, that's beautiful though. Word. That's a beautiful, yo, you know it's gay. You know it's boss when that's what it is, bro. Cause I swear that's the same thing with my girls, man. My girls be playing all my music. You know what I mean? Shoot, I'm trying to get them to do TikTok videos for it now. You know, just throw up a couple TikTok videos. Yeah. So I figured I'd just throw a couple of those at them, and you know, here we go, you know, because I get my John streaming on everywhere whenever I drop. So I try to get as many streams as I can on this bitch, bro. Like I'm trying to bankroll. Fuck it, I need that because that little bit of money going straight to them anyway. So that's how I look at it. Like everything musically I'm doing right now, once it's all over, bro, I don't want to spend none of that shit. I'm gonna give it all to my kids. You know what I'm saying? So for everybody that's listening, anybody that's streaming that music that you hearing, either it's from me or from Deezy, man, shit, you know where that's going, because the damn show ain't all going to us. That's a fact. That's a whole fact. You talking to family men over here, man. Once you got a kid involved, bro, the motherfucking dollar signs for you go out the door quick. Shit, don't nothing belong to you no more. Nigga. You get a sandwich, that shit get half eaten by the motherfuckers, and they leave you with a piece. If you get a half, you might get just a piece. That little corner, that one crumb that they didn't want, and that shit might have all kind of drool on it. Like, we wanted it. Facts. It's like, no, you done made sandwiches bad for me now. I got a tummy ache. I love it though, man. I can't even get past that though, bro, because you know, at the end of the day, bro, that's really what it's about. You know what I'm saying? The having those finer things, bro. So like for me, I talk on these shows and shit. That's why I do this podcast so much, because for me, bro, like when we hear and I'm vibing with everybody, bro, I get to talk about shit that's on my mind. And a lot of times I'm constantly going through the news, and where I go, I don't really go with the main news channels and shit. So I'm not MSNBC and NBC and CNN and all these other weird ass alphabet soup ass fucking news channels. Cause most of them ain't doing nothing but lying to you. So where I go to get my page, where I go to get my information, usually leads me to surfing around on a specific network that runs on like YouTube and shit. So when I listen and I'm listening to the news that I'm listening to, the process that I go through with that, and then it accumulates over to the music. You know what I mean? Because all of my conversations often come from something I've seen, something that came up and I heard, or it's just something that I have been thinking about over the collective year or so, or not even, or maybe even longer, that just was like on my mind. Cause like crazy shit, like 3 years ago, during the pandemic when I was doing this show, probably late in the year 2020. So we was doing the show and everything, and I literally had just bounced out of Fat Man Scoops Live and started my live. I was sitting there chopping it up. I had a whole live stream that I did, and I posted it just recently on my page, so you can go check it out on the YouTube channel. But it's actually a story that I talked about with the young man Kwame Charles, 15 years old, down there in Louisiana, got found in a sugarcane field. You know what I'm saying? They said the investigators that found the body said that he was drowned. Said that he drowned because they found water in his lungs. But after the autopsy came out, the autopsy came back undecided because no one could figure out why he looked so bruised and battered, and you know what I mean, as if he had been beaten up. So here it is, the conversation goes on, and I mean, like, this whole thing was, you know, just an example of what I are the situations that I like to talk into, where I literally got into this conversation with this young lady about it, and it's kind of like the thing that goes on with me, like when it comes to what I'm doing here on the show. I always look towards trying to do my service as a person of the community, because not only am I an artist in the music, I love doing it and bringing you a message with my songs, but I'm also a person that likes to speak to the people and get that message out there verbally, you know what I mean, connecting with you to see where your situation is and how we can compare and contrast, you know what I'm saying? So, because I mean, honestly, truthfully, building doesn't always come in the area you local to too. You know what I mean? It doesn't just come in that form. You can build connections and community efforts that strengthen up across nations. You know what I'm saying? If you make the right connections, if you connect with the right people and put in motion the values that everybody sees coming forth for this community. Because honestly, truthfully, I've been a person that always sees like the real, true shit when it comes to like what's going on. And I'm a person, I believe in people can be good. I believe we live in a world where there's a yin and a yang. So where there is every good, there's something fucked up. So with us knowing these things, knowing that we have these differences and some of these things are necessary, some of them aren't. The problem that I have is how we have such a disconnect about the way things should be as opposed to what they are. You see what I'm saying? Like, and these are the reasons why we commune on these separate topics, or not even just on specifically, you know, political topics and shit. Because not to say I want to be a political person, because fuck, I don't even want to pay attention to the goddamn news, to the politics of news in any aspects of it. But at the same time, some of this shit they doing in this government is fucking with us. So we kind of need to pay attention to the shit, even when you don't want to. Because I'd be damned if COVID didn't make you pay attention to the news more. When they made your ass sit the fuck down and you couldn't get no money outside, that shit made you pay attention to the news more. See what I'm saying? So now they got our attention. You see what I'm saying? The problem is we starting to see the funky shit. Now, once again, the Hollywood shuffle has commenced. Niggas want to play games. You got one nigga saying bullshit over here, another nigga trying to cover up the bullshit, but he lying. He just want to softball you and shit. No, don't worry. It's not like that. It's just a little bit of this, and, you know, lightly doing that. We're not fucking you. We're lightly raping you. You know what I'm saying? We're politely raping you. We asked, you know, we at least asked, yeah. Like some of these, and to think like consciously, you know, metaphorically, we all see that's how they're talking to us. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when we look at the fact of how the policy or how processes go, as far as like how we can get these niggas the fuck out of our face and make them do what the fuck we need them to do when they need to do what they need to do, is a harder topic. So like me myself, I'm convinced that at some point we have to have this sit down about how to understand the value of what it means to be a voter in America. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I really think that people don't understand, like, yeah, you may say, this, or you have people that come to you, they don't believe that voting counts or it matters. What we have to understand is that is the issue. That is one of the issues right there, because we have so many of people that are saying this, that it is obvious now that the people that are taking and making this possible are able to do what they're doing because we're not standing up to say anything about it. If you notice if you notice how strong of a stance we seen just in like certain states when it came to women's rights and the abortion acts that were trying to get passed in some of those southern states and they got blocked. It's because of the fact that people were paying attention and they said, oh, fuck no, you're not going to do this to me. You see what I'm saying? But what we do have to understand is a lot of the shit that these motherfuckers is pitching at us don't always come straight up like that. Some of that shit come tucked under shit. So you might see some shit that sound like it's coming your way for some good shit, but that shit don't always amount to nothing. Like, for example, they come up with this infrastructure plan. On the end of the day, now on the backhand, they want to tell you, oh yeah, don't worry about this little pipeline we want to run from West Virginia to the middle of fucking the country, even though we definitely don't need another pipeline built in this country or in any part of this planet because of the problems we already having with climate control. You see what I'm saying? But yet he wanted to smile in your face when he passed that climate bill, and then turn around and start drilling in Alaska, a national reserve. See what I'm saying? So I feel like shit like this makes sense because even on a smaller scale, you look at the long-term effects of that. They are already saying shit like 2050, 2040 ain't gonna look too good. That's 20 years from now. 40 years, 30 years from now. That may not sound like a long time from now, but it really ain't when you look at the fact that we're already in 2023. You see what I'm saying? Shit fly by. 2020 went by super quick, bro. When that pandemic hit, it seemed like everything started speeding up. It was everything going super fast, especially after 2021. It's like once everybody got back out on the street, it was like, yeah, everybody back on. And it's the crazy thing about it though, bro. Because for me, like I talk a lot about, different topics and different, discussions of, of taste and things that kind of like, change the narrative a little bit here and there. So like, for example, here's a question that I was going to pose for you today on a topic Tuesday, because we usually do a topic of the day. Since our topic was not picked, we had a special guest in today. So we got the topic of the day for Tuesday. This topic is a classic I brought up a few years ago. I have checked the review. Actually, my man DIP was actually in here before, and we chopped it up about this concept. So the question is, you have 24 hours to live. What are the first 3 main things you're going to do? You good? All right. So 24 hours to live, right? What are the top 3 things, the first 3 things you're going to do? Mm. I can dig it. I can dig it. Now, myself, I had a little bit of a different concept on that thought because I know I was thinking the first two definitely. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna definitely talk to my girls. I'm gonna tell my babies I love them. My son, I'm gonna try my best to reach him. I might have to get into a fight that day. Fuck it, I'll waste a couple of minutes on it. You know what I'm saying? It's worth it. You know, to let my son know I love him. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna make my way, you know, to my peoples, and I'm gonna say my prayer. I'm gonna say my prayers before I go because God knows how I do it. I speak to Him in the morning. I speak to Him before I go to sleep. You know, and I'm usually speaking to Him on the day through the day. You know what I'm saying? So I have a sort of feeling that me and him have a connected conversation in more ways than one because I find myself talking to myself more than once on a regular occasion. Some people may think it crazy, but shit, as long as I know who I'm talking to, I think I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you can't really call a nigga crazy if he can handle his business. Shit, they called Albert Einstein crazy and shit, but that man was one of the smartest men on earth. So that's how I look at it, man. Because I proposed my thoughts in this manner, like knowing that I have that limited amount of time on the earth left. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, yeah, God, thank you for this day, regardless of how it look. You know, to the flesh. You know, giving that honor to Him for giving me the breath to take in this hours that I have left, and then I'm gonna do the rest with the fam. And that third thing, man, I might end up on an early trip back to go see his ass because I'm gonna try some shit. I'm gonna jail show try some shit. I mean, cause my thought ain't gonna always be for, you know what I mean, for the now. I mean, I enjoy the moment, yeah, but I always am looking at what is gonna be left behind from my babies, you know, because I do have babies to go. You know what I'm saying? So they gotta walk this road after I ain't here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here for the moment. So you know, and knowing that, and I mean, my pops laid that kind of out for me because, you know, having the relationship that me and my father had, you know, when he passed, you know, now almost 4 years ago, shit, next month will be 4 years. It's just like I'm still thrown because I still kind of look for that conversation, that advice. You know what I'm saying? That's something that you don't really get. And I value that because, you know what I'm saying, I met a lot of friends and I had a lot of friends in my life that I grew up with, friends that I'm still cool with. They didn't know their father. You know what I'm saying? They pops was, you know, a nomad. He was never there. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, I at least had a daddy that gave a fuck. You know what I mean? And I always looked at that, you know, and I said to myself, I would never let my kids see that I didn't care. So even my son, you know what I mean? I ain't spoke to my son in some years. We talking damn near going on 13, 14 years now. He's 15. He just turned 15 this month. You know, I ain't spoke to him since he was 2. But I send him something every month, every year on his birthday, every Christmas. I try to get something to him. You know what I'm saying? One way or the other, he gonna realize somebody else was in that picture too. You just didn't see him. You know, and it's gonna make him wonder. But at the same time, you know, shit. I'm just talking about myself at this point. Right now, I want to talk about like something in reference. Like, do you happen to have like right now a song in your head that you could think of that you really like right now of your on out of your playlist? Yeah, you sure the fuck did. All right. And I be good God if that motherfucker didn't come out like it was hungry for something, bro. Cause man, I'm finna play that shit right now. You gotta excuse me on that one. Cause Lord have mercy, that shit had me on fucking fire when I heard that. I was like, good God, listen to this boy go off on this shit. I could not get past that part, bro. That nigga said chopping bitches up like Danny Trejo, bro. Like, yo, yo. I was just like, yo, that shit had me bobbing. That shit had me bobbing. I could not get over it, and it's one of them Jones where like I got lucky to be working at the spot I'm working at for the last couple of weeks now. So like the last like 2-3 weeks I've been working and shit after that song came up. That nigga had me up in the job like this, answering the phones and shit. Hey, what's going on? I had a hell of a spot. They were like, Marvin, you all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Oh my God. It was so much though. It was the vibe, man. And I can't even get over that fact that vibe was just infectious, bro. It was infectious. And here it is. Hold up, let me get the speaker up on this one. That shit just damn. That shit bump, bro. And they got that thumper to it. That's the other part. It was like it wasn't even just one of them Johns that was like, yeah, it's good. That nigga got a thumper behind it too. Like, brah, bah, bah, bah. Like, come here, bitch. What you talking?
Avant.mp3, 2.9 dugout cipher _0.
Here we go.
Head to .mp3.
That shit is crazy. Where you at?
Starting.mp3.
There you go. Jesus, let's get into this.
Like I'm starving, nigga, cooking up that combo. 2 hands on my rock, I'ma show you don't combo. Time to call this match, I'm Bruce Buffer. Travel safe to stay like a motherfucking trucker. Pucker up your lips and kiss my shit before the slurping. All nighter finish when I hear the birds chirping. Like a motherfucking slave, and they didn't know what have a role, and they didn't pay. Big for me, nigga, super wearing don't mean I'm so rescue. I can sit up in a way before I even met you. Anything around, I get the face, so shit take. Chop bitches, go like Danny Trejo. Bitch, we in it, text, I dissected. 3 blunts, back to back, I trifected. One time, I don't need no second or no third. Let that shit get that grip and make the nigga go absurd.
Like, hey, yo.
I've been getting back. Posting 316, I stunner you. Burn your ass like a little fire right up under you. What it do? They been trying to figure out my mojo. Bitch, this is the matrix, everybody moving slow mo. I've been getting back.
That shit goes so fucking hard, bro. I mean, good God, bro. You gonna have to let me know if there's some room for this. I hear you got a little space up in there, my nigga. And I was just up in my head earlier before we jumped on this shit, nigga. I said some shit just now in my brain. And I was just thinking, like, nigga, you gonna have to holler at me, let me know if you got a little space, slide a little speed over it. I might, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna slide up in that bit. Cause you already know, bro, that shit right there go gall. That goes off, bro. Like, sheesh. Man, it's been an amazing journey that you've had, bro. Like, I have literally enjoyed every moment of this interview because I literally have sat and had the opportunity. My ears have heard all of this. It's like, it's amazing. It's like fanning out on live stream and shit at the same time while trying to keep a composed mind, knowing that this man has really been like that artist that, bro, if if I have heard it already, if I hadn't heard it already, it's because you hadn't dropped it yet. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, this is how it is though. That's just what it is. Cause it was that way for me from the very beginning, man. And I think that's something that I really value when it comes to like, you know, all of us, like me, you, DZ, Intel, JoJo, DIP, all of us, man. Like I really, really feel like there ain't nothing that y'all drop that don't fucking hit. It's you know what I'm saying? Because it's how we put shit together. The ethic that we carry along in our music speaks for itself. It says, man, these niggas putting in their work. They putting in sweat. You know what I mean? That's that sweat equity, as they like to call it. You know what I'm saying? Because it always pan out at the end, yo. And listen, I often admire the fact that y'all guys are so much. Y'all say I'm consistent. Y'all used to say I was consistent with the beat of the week. Those were just verses. We talk about verses. That's nothing. You're doing songs. You guys are 2 and 3 minute songs. You know what I'm saying? Drop, 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 drop. I'm seeing you niggas every other day dropping songs. So like that's consistency. That's the ethic I'm trying to get back to. Because for me, music is that. And I love doing it. But this hold up for me is kind of a different situation. It's like a whole nother animal for me. Because when I had something and it was working for me, I was good. All of a sudden one thing changes and I'm fucked up. You know what I mean? Like one thing changes and it just puts me in a crippled state and I don't like it. I don't like that feeling. So I'm working right now and trying to get more training to do things. Like I'm trying to get back into my BRT classes so I can start getting training on working on the laptop and shit. They have a program on the laptop for vision impaired people. It's like a talk back setting on the phone, but it's for your desktop. So it help you to motherfucking operate desktop computers, which gives me more drive, more fucking RAM space, more speed, all that shit to do a lot more shit with. You know what I mean? And that's the program right now I'm trying to jump into. So hopefully it all works out. I'm just waiting because I'm about to finish up this last day of work Thursday for this week. And then this work experience that I'm on right now is going to end. Hopefully I'm going to get another lineup with something else that puts some bread in my pocket right away after that. But most likely it'll probably be another week or two another month or two before I find another job like that. But either way, I'm gonna still keep working on some kind of method on trying to get my music together, because that's always been the general census for me. Like, I want to do my music. I've always wanted to do the music. I just dropped an album in January that's been all long overdue. It was supposed to drop last year, but we didn't get to it because had a little bit of distributing issues. You know what I'm saying? DistroKid being a bitch nigga trying to steal from me. They think I don't know that they got me under this funky ass contract that I'm not feeling right now. I just realized some of the stipulations to that shit didn't make sense. It's like you niggas start hitting me for everything. And it's like monthly charges on shit that I shouldn't even see one charge on. It's like, hold up, my nigga. This was supposed to be an annual thing, and you telling me I'm just now getting hit for this shit 2-3 months after I paid the bill. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, wait a minute, nigga. Like, where they do that at? You know what I'm saying? Like, but anyway, you know how that shit go. Like, motherfuckers, they you know, the fine print is always where they like to get they money spent at. You know what I'm saying? That's where they hooking themselves up. So, you know, it's up to us to pay attention to it. But, you know, I was just looking for a place to get my music out, and I don't fault DistroKid for her putting that game out there like that anyway. I still use them. I'll still pay you that little money. It ain't no thing. Just make sure my music is streaming. Just make sure my music is streaming, nigga. And when it comes to the cash out, I need to hear no excuses. I need to hear no excuses. I just need you to hand over the bread and call it a day. That's it. But yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing though, bro. I love like this whole thing, this conversation, this vibe. We got a chance to kick up, you know what I mean, talking back as far as, you know what I'm saying, the first the first tracks to now, you know what I'm saying? So just so everybody knows, like give everybody a little bit of like what's coming up with DZ coming next. Mhm. Right. Crisp. Yeah. Yo. Yo, and I need to just because my blind ass is blind, I need to know the direct spelling on your IG so I don't fuck it up. Cause I'm gonna make sure I put it down so I can find you on more on these other social sites. Cause nigga, I swear that I be spelling it Marquise with a Quise, and I know that might not be it. Oh, Bing. Yup. Okay. There it is. There it is. And that's just all I need. That's just the flavor for me, bro. Cause I know, like, I be like, nigga, where the fuck? I swear to God, one day I was on Rap Tag getting fucking mad, bro. I was like, yo, I'm trying to tag you in a song in the comments and shit. I was in the comments trying to tag you and shit. I'm like, what? Yo, why the fuck am I know how I'm spelling these niggas shit. It's like, yo, I know how to fucking spell this shit. I ain't stupid. I go out there, I had the lady spell it. I had the lady look at it, and then she's like, yeah. And then she sees your tag, and I'm like, punch that shit for me, man. What the fuck? This nigga acting like he don't want to show up. This shit didn't want to show up for me. I was mad at him. You know how Rap Chat be on that bullshit sometimes. Fucking be trying to tag a nigga, can't even tag a nigga. It be like pulling up like 15 niggas with the same name and shit. Like, where the fuck these niggas come from? I'm only looking for one. like, uh, like, damn. But yeah, bro, I love it though. I love every bit of this, bro. This was fucking amazing, bro. It is. What time is it? Are we at it? Is it 8 o'clock?
Yeah.
Damn, it's just after 8. Fake. All right, bro. So I'm not gonna hold you up anymore, man. I love this conversation, bro, and I appreciate you for tapping in with us and giving us this time, bro. For real. Yo, bro, we do this, man, Monday through Saturdays, bro. This is a weekly thing we try to get in. Tomorrow, you know what it is, New Wave Music Wednesday. So I hope y'all got those submissions ready. Drop them in with your boy. I got you. So come see me. I got you. Hey, man, once again, brother, I check in with you, brother. You know we'll talk on the back end. Peace and love, bro. All day, bro. The same to you, bro. Same here. Yeah, man. Let's go. Peace and love, everybody. Aye, bye. 8:02 p.m. Bam. Another one in the books, y'all. Y'all be cool. I know y'all like, where the fuck was the video? I didn't see shit. I heard all of it, but I ain't see nothing. I ain't even hear his side. Don't worry about it. I got you. I'm only doing this to show you that we were live, so you guys know. Yeah. But we'll do the whole view later. I'm gonna drop it on you. So, all right, peace and love, everybody, for tuning in. Appreciate y'all for tapping in with us. All right, I'm just chilling with you. We're gonna get this shit together. New Wave Music Wednesday tomorrow. So submit that music. We see what y'all got for me.